Hello and welcome to PenwithPathways.
Hey.
Today we are outside of Cornwall. We're in Glastonbury and we're going to Glastonbury Abbey. So let's go inside and see what there is. So that's the main ticket office and also the museum. And we've come through there, down this way, and by the statue of Cedric. Just over there are the toilets, turning around with the main path into the main abbey. And then we have the
St Cuthbert's Chapel.
St Cuthbert's Chapel. Which is a beautiful chapel. Some amazing paintings on the walls. There's a rather spectacular stained glass window. So that's the little archway that came out of that little courtyard we were just in by St Cuthbert's Chapel. And then turning around we have 1 and 2 of the holy thorns. And this little footpath leads into the main abbey grounds. So we have a bit of a top tip for you. Toilets in Glastonbury, public ones, generally aren't that great.
No.
But with your ticket to the Abbey, you can get in here all day long. You can go out, come in, go out, come in. And the toilets in here are better than any of the others.
Definitely.
So we think it's worth it. Just for the toilets, if for nothing else. But it's lovely to be in here.
Yeah, we'll get a nice abbey as well.
Yeah. So this is the main part of the Abbey. We're going to go through there in a minute, but we're going to go down first into the Ladies' Chapel. I think.
Yeah, I think so.
And hopefully not fall down the stairs. And there is an alternative route out.
Past the well.
And on the left there, we have a well. Can't really see it because of the glass. Although this way is some spiral stairs. Maybe not necessarily the easiest things for everybody to climb. This brings you up nicely into the main body of the church part. So maybe just down there. This sign talks about some of the original artwork that would have been on the walls. And you can see in these 2 photos just some of the outlines of what would have been there back in the original time of the Abbey. So that's where we just came out from, the first bit of the church. And we are going to head up there in a second, but if you go this way, just over here, we have the site of
King Arthur and Guinevere's grave when it was originally found in the 12th century by the monks. They said that they happened to come across it and it became one of the reasons it became such a massive shrine. Still debatable whether it actually was Arthur and Guinevere though.
So, there you have it, right here. Just over there is the gravesite of Arthur and Guinevere. That's where we were previously. And now we're in the main nave of the church. That's a gorgeous view. We'll head up there. So as you're walking up the nave, these little squares are the sites of where the old columns would be. Just over there, there's a lovely bench in the shade, ideal for lunches and just chillaxing. So just before we head up into the top part of the abbey,
The bit we don't know the name of off the top of our heads.
we're going to head over here, and there are some bits. You can see the original flooring from the chapel abbey, which is, well, I think it's fascinating. But then I kind of like geeky old stuff. So let's have a look at this one first. There's a shoe lobby down there. Over there. This is some of the original tiles from the flooring. We'll go and show you the other ones in a second. This is the north transept. And heading this way we have this was the old chapel of St Thomas the Martyr, or Thomas Becket. And we're heading through up to the main section. And over here is the site of where they moved Arthur and Guinevere's remains to. So there you go, this is the choir we're in now. As we turn around, just over there we have the high altar. Now we're going to go and head off into the grounds. I will show you that view because that is amazing. So over there we have the choir. And we've just come up that path down here. Now we're going to head up this way, which leads up to the nature walk area and the pond. That's a bit better. Much nicer colours now. Really, some of the trees here are amazing. Let's look at this one here. It's that trunk. So we've just headed up that path there. And we're now going to head into the wildlife area. Finding nesting in nettles. There's some seats down over there. But also, there's some new benches over here, which looks fascinating and comfortable. Some nice bird feeders. There's a squirrel. I think we're going to go sit down over on that little bench. Just for a little bit. Another super top tip for you. If you do come into a wildlife area, sit down, be quiet. If you're walking through, the birds and animals won't come out. But if you sit down and are quiet, they will come out. And hopefully we'll see something. That squirrel there literally nearly landed on our head. It lacks skills. I'm going to scratch now. It's like, yeah, I meant to do that. So moving on from the area where we stopped, come to this little path that is slippery when wet. And just over the fence is a badger set. You'll see more as we get around the corner. You generally don't see them because they're crepuscular, or they're nocturnal.
Nocturnal.
They're nocturnal, not crepuscular. They're nocturnal, so you don't generally see them when you're here. You can kind of see the badger sign. I hope that one day I'll get to see one. I don't know. Ah. Oh, we have. You can't really see it, but that there is an entrance, and then that there is also an entrance. So I'll zoom in a bit. Oh, you can kind of see it. Not the clearest of entrances. And at the moment, it's massively overgrown with stinging nettles. There's a little bench here with another entrance behind it. And then there's some more entrances down there. So, they're everywhere. As you can see, oh, there's another entrance there. So this entire area is just covered in badger entrances and the badger set. It's just a lovely place to be. We're under this beautiful old oak. I'm not sure if you can see this, but just there is what looks like a badger scrape. Probably where they've been rooting around for some roots or grubs or things, but that's quite interesting. And now we're going through this little arched area as we come out of the wildlife area and back into the main Abbey grounds. Oh, and looks like the badgers have been out here having a good scrape as well. Not staying in their area, naughty badgers. And now we are back. This is the very top of the Abbey grounds, pretty much as high as you can go. And we've got the duck pond lake that we're going to look at in a second. As you can see, all the way down there are the main ruins that we started off in. Oh, and there's a crow and a pigeon. Oh, and a duck. And I'm not sure if you can see that, but there's a dragonfly flying around just above the pond. There are some, I'm going to get this wrong, coots, or they're moorhens. Looks like it's a parent with some young ones. And there's another dragonfly and a duck as we head over the bridge. Oh, not sure. Oh, you can. There's some fish. And lots of little tiny fish in there as well, which I don't think you can see, but I can see them. Trust me, they're there.
We've got a baby moorhen there. Popped its head out and peeped.
No, I can't see it now.
Oh, I can just about, but right at the back now.
Just down there. And there. There is a baby moorhen with its mum. Oh, there he goes. From the other side of the bridge, you can see the rest at the top of the Abbey's ground. Another pond down there. This lovely avenue of trees here, which is, it's another gorgeous part of the Abbey. So we were just at the top there by the main lake. You can see Glastonbury Tor in the background there, looking gorgeous in the haze. We just walked down that footpath there, and we're now about to start heading down that way. Now we're just next to the fish pond, which has got some lovely lilies on. Just behind the fish pond is the orchard, which we'll go in a second, but we're just going to head down this way and show you what's that way. You can kind of make out a rather large fish in the fish pond. Oh! And there are loads of them. Wow. Don't know what they are. If you know, put a comment in below, but they carp. Big fishies. Oh, and there's another one coming. Oh, another one just died down. Oh, they're coming back. So as we come up to this fork in the path, we're going to head left. And that little cabin thing there is got some benches inside, picnic benches, so you can have a nice picnic under cover. Maybe not in the summer, but certainly in the winter, or if it's raining, and we've used them a lot. Good place to grab some cover. It looks like they've done it up recently. We're heading down here now, which is down near some of the ruined, proper ruined parts of the abbey, where there's not really much left bar earthworks and small little bits of wall left. That bit down there, that's the old kitchen, which we'll hopefully go in a minute. But we've got some other bits to do first. So we've just come down there, and we're about to head through this special secret tunnel through the hedge into the herb garden. When you're in here, you can see all these amazing hedge, the shape of all the branches. And then pop out the other side, and you are in the medieval herb garden. So here we are inside the medieval herb garden. Lots of, well, herbs that you would find in a medieval herb garden. Lots of signs and things. Well worth a good read in here. So just down, turning away from the herb garden, we have the orchard. Now I believe that none of these apples are eating apples. They're all cider making apples. Looks like the monks who were here liked their cider. So we now just come down from the herb garden and orchard, down this path. Before we head back to the main part, let's head down here and into the kitchen. So this is the kitchen. Coming out of the kitchen, come to part of the southwest corner of the Abbot's Great Hall. Just panning around to see the rest of the grounds. Now we're going to start heading back to the main part of the abbey and the museum. So down around the back of the nave, just down here we have a seasonally opening little cafe with some benches for you to sit on and enjoy the wonderful views. And we're now heading into the museum, which is that building there. So here we are in the main museum. We'll show you a few of the displays, but we don't want to spoil it for you if you come here yourself. So this is a replica of what the abbey would have looked like back in 1539, just before it was destroyed. So this brings our morning at the Abbey to an end. So we've got tickets valid all day. We're going to go grab some lunch. But we're actually going to do some shopping first.
Yep.
We're winning Glastonbury pagan shops and crystal shops.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So then we'll grab our lunch and we'll come back with our ticket. But we probably won't video that because you don't want to see us eat really.
Yeah.
It's going to be a coop special. So anyway, thank you for joining us. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a like, subscribe, and don't forget to click that magic bell. And now it's time to say goodbye. See you real soon.